let me just say this to you. There is no place for race or class in Jesus' church. And one of the things that I am zealous to see us excel still more in, because this church is made up of, our church today right here is just like those early churches where you're just kind of like, hey, how can all these people be together from such diverse socioeconomic levels, and they all get together right here as one? But here's one of the problems. In our smaller communities, sometimes people who live in this community are in community together, and people who are here, we've got folks whose their descendants go all the way back to the Mayflower. And we've got folks who don't even speak English yet and who've been immigrants here for just the last few months, and they're members. We've got folks here who couldn't spend their money if they tried, who won't lose it if they tried in the next stock market because they're so hedged up and well protected. Their kids won't run out of money, and their grandkids won't run out of money. And we've got single moms that are members of our body that are living paycheck to paycheck and need help. And we all get in here and we get along, and there's nobody who thinks more highly of one another than we ought. But I'm going to tell you something. We need to cross-mingle a little bit more. Can I just beg you, if you're somebody here who is on the upper end, if you're not food insecure, if you don't even know what that word means, you need to get to know people in this body that are food insecure. They don't know where their next meal is coming from, who are month to month leasing and they're not sure they can make their rent and they might get kicked out and they're gonna be homeless. We have people in our body that are like that. Can I beg you, if you're not gonna get in community with them, can I ask you to get involved with what's called our Charis ministry? Our Charis ministry is a ministry that we have here, and we've said, if you're a member of this body and you're walking faithfully, you'll never be homeless, without food, and without the necessary means to live with food and shelter. And the Bible says if we have these things, with this we'll be content. But you need to know something, body. We have that disparity in our body, and I beg you, especially if you are exceedingly well off, which is most of us, get involved with our Charis ministry. Listen to the way we're trying to care for our brothers and sisters here who need help living. And we're helping them. You need to know that. We're helping them. When you give to Watermark, you're making sure that members of this body that are living responsible, humble, spiritually informed lives are cared for. But we need to mingle more here. And while the world's trying to figure out what to do with the homeless problem, you've heard me say, you'll never be homeless until none of us have money or we shut down and confess that we're not Jesus' church, if you're a member of this body.